Hello everyone, exciting day. I have the little fake fur stole, I have the jewelry, I have the gift card, I have the heels. This picture was taken in my car prior to getting to the venue. The venue was pretty far away. It was at least an hour drive, and it was in the evening on Saturday before Easter. My daughter found this purse used at a thrift store. I steamed it up for her, and then she attached this green bow and little heart gem. She got the purse for about $6. She made her own decorations for it. She wore a green dress with a little black sweater over it. I gave my daughter a pair of shoes that I had in my closet that I had never worn because we wear the same size dress shoe. So she really looked, terrific in her dress. The pictures I'm showing on the screen were from the wedding. The venue was very, very posh, and they had it like a little inlet section of the whole entire banquet room where the bride and groom could sit and have their first meal together as husband and wife. The next photo is of the entire banquet room. This banquet room could hold up to 600 people. There were over 200 people there. When we were dancing on the dance floor, the DJ made an announcement, and the curtain shown in the photo opened, and it was a giant dessert bar. They must have had 50 different types of sugary treats, chocolate cupcakes, bonbons, candy bars. You wouldn't believe it. I was astonished. And it was funny because I was bebopping and dancing, and people were lining up at the dessert bar, and we're trying not to like trample people getting a dessert, and they were trying not to get trampled by us. So it was really funny. And then they had wedding cake, of course. They did not do the traditional, the bride and groom cut the cake thing. Instead, the servers just came around and gave everybody a piece of cake. We had a blast. The food was really good. As many of you know, I am gluten-free. My daughter is not. She doesn't have any food allergies, thank goodness. I have a lot of them, so I had to stay away from most of the food. They did have a carving station, so I was able to have a piece of beef, but the other food was all in like a gravy, or there was a lot of pasta, rice, dishes like that. Even the salad had croutons, so I wasn't able to eat most of the food. But to my astonishment, the bride sent a special dish to me at my table. The actual chef brought it over to me and said the bride requested that he make it for me, and it was a gluten-free chicken dish. It was fabulous. I was so blessed. I felt like, wow, that was totally unexpected and unnecessary of her, but I really truly appreciated it. I was glad just eating my slab of beef. However, I just thought that was something that this young woman took the time while preparing for a wedding, remembered to have a special dish made just for me. I couldn't believe that. And that really wowed my heart. Like, I know after a wedding, the bride and groom send thank you cards. Well, I'm going to send a thank you to her. I feel like I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was super nice and kind. And the other thing was, we had the best time of our life just dancing, dancing around. It was fabulous, and I had so much fun. So one of the pictures here is of me after the fact, tired, thirsty, totally drenched. We were on that dance floor for like an hour just boogieing. And I haven't had so much fun in so long. Like I said before in another video, I don't think I've been to a wedding in like 10 years. The following day was Easter Sunday, so I prepared some snack boards for my kids, and we had chicken wings. It's not traditional, but I was on the couch resting, recovering from all the dancing. I haven't had that much fun in so many years, so I was tired, and nobody cared that we weren't having a traditional ham and sides. Because I went to the wedding last night and it ran late, we didn't get home until after like around midnight. I just made some quick bites today for Easter. We're not having a sit-down family meal. These are actually cookies that the bride's friend made, and there were 200 people at the wedding, so she made a couple hundred of them, and those were our table favors. And then we got these little cookies, came in a bag by Palmer, and they were at Walmart for $1 a bag, and you can see there were quite a few in the bag. And then I got banana pudding Little Debbie snacks, which I had never seen before. Just one candy box of M&Ms because the bags were outrageous, like $10 or something like that. And the little movie theater size box was only $1.50. And then I got a 6-pack of chocolate eclairs by Walmart, and I think those were like $3 or $4. Then over here, I made a little platter, and I did those pinwheels with the lunch meat and cheese, and I did sliced cheese and strawberries and grapes and a cheese ball and pepperoni. And then I have a pickle platter here, and I have the hot peppers and the olives. The black olives were like $2 a can, so I got the green olives cheaper this year. And then I went with these bunny placemats that I got at Home Goods. The placemats came in a 16 count package, so I'll save the rest for next year. And then to eat on, I got this party pack of plates at Home Goods. It was about $15, and it came with these beautiful pink dishes, both dessert and full-size plates. You can see the detail on them, and these are just plastic. They're disposable. And for my main course, I'm making chicken wings this year. That's what my kiddos wanted, and that's what they're going to get. And my son's girlfriend wanted boneless chicken wings, the buffalo kind, so I got a bag of those, popped in the oven, because I don't know how to make those homemade. I do know how to make homemade chicken wings, so I bought 2 party-sized bags of those that I'll be cooking up later on. My son gets out of work today at 7 p.m. This is Easter Sunday when I'm filming this, so it's 2 o'clock here now, and I'm going to wait a little bit before popping in the wings because they take about an hour or so. I don't want to make them too far ahead of when he gets home, so they'll be old and, cold.